Hello everyone. As you might have noticed, it took me quite a while to upload a new video. I'd been having some technical difficulties with my previous recording equipment. So pretty much I've upgraded it a little bit now, so it should be higher quality and it should be a lot easier for me to edit now. So hopefully that makes up a little bit for being so delayed. So maybe you've noticed this as well, but there's something popping up which is starting to pick up as a trend, which is activism. I'm noticing that a lot of people are starting to get discontent with what's happening these days, and they're starting to complain about things should be different, and they want things to be different. This could be at work, this could be the laws in your country, this could be in the news, this could be anywhere actually. It could be your forum, which isn't exactly how you want it to be. But what I'm noticing is that the general trend is that people are starting to get discontent with how things are. They want to make some changes in their own lives, they want to make some changes to the world. At least most of the people that I know are also looking a little bit forward and thinking, what I'm seeing, I don't want to see that in the future. And this is reflected in quite a lot of different things. I mean, you can think about WikiLeaks, for instance, wanted to have a change in transparency. You have Anonymous, who is standing for an idea that wants to have more freedom overall in everyday life. You've all seen the Middle Eastern revolution, and not to mention the London riots. I mean, people are quite fed up with how things are. But on the good side of the London riots, you have the people that are not happy with how the riots are going. They want to make a change, so they start cleaning their environment. What I'm noticing though is that people already know that things are not okay, and whenever you confront them with that, they're gonna agree with you that it's not alright. It's kind of strange really how we behave in our daily lives. But when you give them a small idea, like a little tiny change they can make themselves in everyday life, most often you're just gonna find some passive people that don't really want to take that kind of responsibility, because it's not what everyone else does. It's not the usual way of going about it. What they're really looking for is the safety of a crowd that's also doing the same thing as they are. And really those things can be as small as just looking at someone in the subway. I mean, you're not supposed to look in the subway. That's like the unwritten rule. Eye contact is strictly forbidden in the subway for some reason. The only people I can look straight in the eye are children that don't get that rule yet. So really people are shouting out and they want to have a change, but the thing is, they don't even make the small changes themselves. They're pointing at someone else, and maybe someone that's a politician, or maybe that's the leader of a certain community. Whoever they consider authoritative or powerful enough to start something like that, they're going to point their fingers and say, you go ahead and do it, then I'll join you, because you need to make this change. I want you to make things better and do it this and that way. The thing is, revolutions don't start because you appointed someone to start the revolution. Revolutions start in here. If you can start taking responsibility for your own actions, for your own little changes in your life, then there's going to be a lot of difference if a lot of people would do that. I mean, imagine that you were going to take that extra mile to help a friend out and don't expect anything back, right? Talk to the people you know, talk to your friends, and they're gonna tell you that they don't have a lot of real friends, the ones that would actually come through when they're deeply into shit. And I'm not saying that this is you, but in general people do not want to take responsibility. They do not want to go that extra mile when it involves some sort of risk of losing anything for themselves. And I think it's the same mentality that is stopping people from revolutionizing against the problems they face every day. So again, the real revolution that needs to be taking place is not out there in the world and people going out in the streets rioting and throwing over stuff. When you start realizing that you can actually make quite a bit of a difference in even if it's just one person's life. I really love this quote. I don't know where it's from, but it says, "To the world you may be just one person, but to one person you may be the world." And with that mindset you can make a big difference for actually a lot of people. But that won't happen if you point at someone else to do that kind of stuff. So you're gonna ask me now, what are you doing to make a difference then? Because if you're saying that you should be taking responsibility of your own actions, then what are you doing? Well, I've been planning a lot of things. Besides that, if you're a friend of mine, you already know this, but I do reach out to my friends and I will see them through if they have a problem. That is when I can help them. But besides that, I have quite a few ideas on what I want to do to make a difference. But if you like this video, and if you really think, okay, well, it's true what you're saying, it is about your own mentality and your own mindset that you can start this revolution or not, then I've got a project starting up for you that I would like you to participate in, which is called Project Virality. You can check out the website projectvirality.com. I'm not sure it will be online yet when you're watching this video, but it will be online very soon, definitely. The idea behind Project Virality is basically people that have the willingness to make a difference and to put in some effort to get a positive change going. We're going to put up 5 different causes. We're going to get 5 different summaries of approaches to make a positive change, and which one is important to you and which one you think will be worthwhile, you can vote on them. Everyone is going to have 2 votes. You can put your votes on the 2 projects and 2 causes you like the best, and then whichever one comes out highest, we're going to stick to that as a community. We're going to be devoting the entire website for 2 months on this cause, and after those 2 months we're going to pick 5 new ones and we're going to put up another vote. What I'm hoping to achieve with this website is that we're going to have a lot of people with the mentality of wanting to change something. I want to put my back into something, and I want it to be this one and this one. It doesn't eventually have to be that one, but we're going to pick one of them and devote to it, just so that we have a crowd of people that are wanting to put their backs into something and have a common goal. So the goal isn't going to be that the one you voted is going to have some sort of change. No, the whole idea is that we're going to collect a lot of people that you can work together with. So if you're gonna sign up, don't expect to sit around and watch what's gonna happen. I want you to participate and to be part of that change, because you can again point your finger at me and say, well, you're going to be running this website, so you're going to have to make this happen. That's not how it works. So if you're realizing this and if you're agreeing with me, then be sure to check out the website. It's going to be up in a couple of days for sure, so check out project-virality.com. Please do not forget that you are part of humanity. So when you get the chance, go ahead and make someone's day. I'll see you guys in the next video, and hopefully on projectvirality.com. You're going to be participating